Welcome to Bourbon, Whiskey, and Scotch. I am Stone.
And I'm Amber. I'm back.
Chef Amber.
Chef AmBreezy.
And today we're doing another dinner with bourbon. And we're doing a chocolate bourbon cake.
Mm-hmm.
The bourbon we're putting in is Knob Creek 9-year. So I'm excited to see how this goes. We'll be back after the intro.
Instant, and it has to be instant pie or pudding filling. We're going to do the chocolate on that.
You said it has to be instant?
It has to be instant. It cannot be cook and serve. Okay.
Is there a reason?
Yeah, you're not. I don't know. Really, that's just what it says. That's what my recipe says. So that's what we're doing.
Well, that's what we're going with it.
It's very important.
So can't be instant.
Cannot be cook and serve. Has to be instant.
Cannot be cook and serve. Has to be instant.
Yes.
Why she's the chef.
Okay. So we got our cake mix and our pie filling. We're gonna give that a little mix, a little quick mix.
While she's mixing it up, I'm not drinking Knob Creek. Once she used what she's wanting to use on it, I might try it again. But I'm drinking her Wild Turkey 101. And I don't know what she's done to this bottle, but it is very potent. It is strong, and it's not the 101 I'm used to drinking.
It is very strong.
But it's very good to sip on. She tried to cook with it. She said it didn't work out.
It was very strong. It was very strong. Okay, next I'm going to come in here with 4 large eggs.
Shells all in it. I'm not a good egg cracker.
You're the best sous chef. It's okay.
Huh?
I said you're the best sous chef. It's okay.
I try. I just best job in the world. You sit here with some bourbon. Why don't you cook, man?
You're my emotional support. Okay, so next we're going to come in here with a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil.
I always wonder why vegetable oil is better than like avocado oil and bacon. I always wanted to ask my mother that, but I always forget.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the taste. Sometimes even when I'm baking like cakes and cookies and stuff, I will use coconut oil. And it just gives it this like background, like nutty flavor. Yeah, it's really good.
Good tips.
I'm gonna give that a little mix. I feel like my bowl might be a little small. Okay, next we're gonna come in with a 1/2 cup of water. I have a bottle right here. I'm gonna use a bottle of water. So I got my oil, my water. Lastly, a 1/2 cup of bourbon.
I'm excited to see how this tastes because Knob Creek may be my bourbon of choice to cook with instead of
I'm really excited to try it.
So, what rum do you usually use? It's like a white rum?
So the rum cake, okay. It calls for spiced rum, like a dark rum. I typically don't like or drink spiced rum.
Okay.
I prefer white rum, I guess, or clear or whatever, unspiced. I don't really know what you would call it, but that's what I like. So I just use the regular Bacardi.
Okay.
What is it? Like Superior? I don't know.
I'm not a rum dude. I don't know.
I love Bacardi rum. I've never tried it even with a spiced rum.
So you love drinking it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
love rum. And yeah, I love rum.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's fun.
Or snoring. I never heard a dog snore people. This is,
She is smooth.
she is out.
She's being a good girl.
Because G over here daydreaming. He's no.
I had rum last night.
Did you?
Did you?
Bacardi too.
Really?
I left Wednesday.
Throwing it in my face, people. He was
Is
supposed
it-
to call me. He was supposed to call me. We were supposed to go for some drinks, and I guess
We had a big bottle too.
I guess he didn't. I guess I'm only his work friend. The only time I see him was at Manchester when we're doing these shows. So
Oh,
Coach G's my work friend.
that's not true. So, what's your favorite type of rum, Coach G?
Bacardi.
Bacardi?
That was the first thing I
The-
came into. I came off of it.
The clear one? Like that I was talking about? Mm-hmm.
I have had the silver one.
Have you had Bombay?
Yes.
I liked it. Oh, that was pretty good.
They throw a good mix of drinks. Anytime you make a mixed drink, they're perfect.
Bombay straight up.
They are. No,
Bombay straight.
yeah, I don't take shots of rum or anything crazy. I just
Right.
do mixed drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we got that going, I'm going to get my pan. Sorry.
It's okay. This is your world.
And I'm going to,
Grease it.
I am going to grease it just a little bit with some vegetable oil. I'm just going to do a little bit in there.
A little dabble.
Mm-hmm. And then I have I'm all over the place today.
It's good.
Okay, so I'm going to just take my little spreader thing. I can't even think. My little paintbrush. I don't know what this thing's
What
called.
are they called?
I really don't know. I have no clue. I use this little thing all the time though.
You got a name for it, G?
That's what they're for. I don't know what the name of it is.
That's one of the things I never really.
They made them because they want people in restaurants using their hands like we usually do at home to grease them.
Yeah. I just love this little thing.
It's a little baster. It's a, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it.
It's just a cooking brush.
And it might be on it. I think it might be what it is.
I don't know. Okay, so now that we've got that greased, I am going to go in there with my recipe calls for 1 cup of walnuts. So I'm going to do probably a half a cup on the bottom. Just so that it looks pretty on the top. I said half a cup, but measure with your heart. I love walnuts.
Yeah. I think it was my papa's favorite.
Oh really?
Yeah, they had the chestnuts. He used to have 2 chestnut trees by his house. Them things hurt when you step on them. I remember we used to eat the hell out of them. Sweet taste too. I think it actually was a Japanese chestnut tree. What is that?
I don't think I've ever had chestnut.
It's good. It's they taste better toasted.
Right?
They Papa and them had an old stove. It's a wooden stove, but in the front, the wood stove was in the back, and then it's piping into the living room into this. I don't know what you call it, but it would push out the heat.
Yeah.
On top of it, he used to set the chestnuts on top of it and let it warm up a little bit. He used to sit there and eat them. It was I had 1,000 chestnuts, man.
Oh Were they hard to like shell?
No. Well, to take them out the
Yeah.
gristle part, yes. But once you get it out of there, you just kind of crack it open and peel it.
Huh.
And,
Yeah, I would never.
it resembles like a. I don't know if you ever seen a buckeye. It resembles a buckeye, just not as big.
You can't eat buckeyes, can you?
No.
Okay.
It's
I didn't think so.
They say actually only squirrels know what side to eat. It's not poisonous because it's when you crack the nut open, it's like two different nuts. One of them's actually you can eat, and one of them you can't. One of them's poisonous, but they say squirrels are the only ones to know which side to eat. If y'all made it this far in the video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Don't be scared. Just hit the click and comment. Comment, comment, comment.
Just a story I heard, so that's wrong. I'm sorry. Don't come at me. It's a story I was told.
I do know.
But I do know they are poisonous. That's why people don't eat them.
Huh.
That's why they make like little buckeye balls or something like a bourbon ball.
Yeah,
That's why they make
I've
them.
seen those. Yeah.
Pretty dope.
That is very cool. Okay, now that we've got our cake all mixed up, I went ahead and added a cup of walnuts, and then I added some in the bottom of my dish. And we're gonna pour this in my dish. Very carefully, of course.
I would have made a mess already.
I love this little bun pan, but like honestly, how are you supposed to like efficiently pour anything?
What happened?
I got it in the middle.
Oh,
Okay, sous chef, I need you to turn the pan
Got
while
you.
I scrape.
I can
Okay,
do that.
deal. Deal.
You going too fast?
No. Wait. Yes, go.
Teamwork, people.
Teamwork. All right.
Good. I'm gonna keep time.
Give me 1 sec. Get all this yummy deliciousness.
It smells good.
I can smell the bourbon. Can you?
Now I can.
Okay. Yep. Did you know that you don't get salmonella from the eggs? You get it from the flour.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you told me that. You don't have flour.
I don't have flour in it?
I'm good.
Yeah, good. I'm pretty sure you can't get it from Fox Cake Mix.
That's pretty good.
Is it good?
Yes. I'm drinking bourbon, so I don't taste the bourbon,
Uh-oh.
but it is good.
So now I'm just gonna smooth this out. Looking good.
It does.
Even though I made a mess in the
Okay.
middle here.
What's she supposed to? Is it gonna drip through? Do we need to clean
I will wipe that off.
that?
I have my oven preheated for 325 degrees. We're gonna bake this for about an hour. And I will test it with like a toothpick and make sure that it's done. And then we'll take it out, let it cool, and then we'll flip it onto a plate, and then we'll start our glaze.
Yeah.
So.
We'll be back.
I'll put it on back in there.
We'll be back.
Okay. And now that we got all our stuff cleaned up and our cake is in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and make our glaze.
Okay.
So for our glaze, we're going to do 1/2 cup of butter, which is 1 stick. So we're just gonna throw, and I did soften this, it is room temperature.
Do you want it to be room temperature? Do they want it to be room temperature?
You don't have to, because you're gonna actually put it on the stove and melt it anyway.
Okay.
Then we're gonna come in with with a half a cup of sugar, which I did pre-measure this. So, and the recipe does not call for vanilla, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a little vanilla.
I love vanilla.
I think vanilla is good. I love vanilla. And then we're gonna come in with a half a cup of bourbon. Or no, a quarter cup, sorry. Quarter cup of bourbon. And then we're going to move over to the stove. Now that we're over here on the stove, I turned it on like a 4, which I guess would be right under a medium. What is that? Medium low or whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to let our butter melt. And once our butter gets melted, when our cake comes out, we're going to glaze our cake with this. And it's going to be so yummy. Okay, now that our glaze is done, all of the butter and the sugars are melted down and they are combined. And it is looking fabulous. So, we are going to take our glaze back over here where we have our cake. And it smells like bourbon. It smells lovely. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to poke some holes in my cake. Typically, you would want to do this with like a toothpick or something, but I'm just using a chopstick. And we're just going to poke some holes into our cake so that when I pour the glaze over it, it gets down in those holes and really soaks up in the cake. We're going to go all through it. Brownstone, what did you think about the Southern Comfort 9? Did you say 9?
Huh?
I said, what did you think about it? Oh, I called it Southern Comfort.
Oh, the Knob Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Knob Creek is not my city.
No?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Because I need a drink. That's right.
Now that we got our cake done with all our holes in it, we're going to just slowly pour this all over it. And I'm gonna go all around it.
That looks good.
With the glaze. And then also, of course, the glaze is going to puddle up in the center, which typically happens when I do like a rum cake. But oh my gosh, it's so good. Because once you cut into it, you can get that out. All the glaze that's set up in the center of it.
Right. I know my mama gonna love this. I gotta take her a piece.
Would you please take a piece to our friend Shay
Yes.
as well?
Yes. I'll take a piece of cuz.
All right. That is it. I'm done.
You done?
Yep.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Bourbon, Whiskey, and Scotch. I'm Stone.
I'm G.
I'm Chef AmBreezy.
We'll see y'all next time.